Motor insurance premiums have been rising to a point where members of parliament have taken the question into consideration. We have met with David Powell, underwriting manager at the Lloyd's Market Association, who outlines for us recommendations that have been made to advise Parliament.
We made a number of recommendations to advise Parliament on how to reduce the cost of motor insurance. The first one was to press ahead with the reforms that are currently on the table to do with reducing the costs of civil litigation, Lord Jackson's recommendations and Lord Young's recommendations. These are both significant pieces of work which are already on the table. We are fully supportive of the recommendations which are made, and we hope the government will press on and implement these changes as soon as possible. The cost of motor insurance is a critical issue for customers in the UK. It's been rising very rapidly this year, and particularly for high-risk customers. There's been a significant amount of coverage in the media, and it's attracted the attention of Parliament. They are concerned that motor insurance as a compulsory product is becoming too expensive, and so we have made a number of contributions to the current inquiry which the Transport Select Committee is running. We made a written submission which contains our views on how the cost of motor insurance can be reduced. We also, well, I personally made an appearance as a witness in the oral evidence session in January. Well, a number of costs. Insurers need to make sure that the data that they are supplying to the motor insurance database is accurate and up to date, and that is something that the insurance market is taking very seriously. Obviously that database, if it's going to be used in the enforcement of the insurance requirement, it must be accurate and timely. The government will incur some cost in conducting the operation of the regulations themselves. They will need to make sure that enforcement measures are in place. But I don't think the cost will be particularly high. The government will be able to outsource the actual enforcement measures. So if a vehicle needs to be immobilised or seized, the government can arrange that by using a third party, and there are financial recoveries from uninsured drivers which will help finance the system. Well, the future of motor insurance, it's a difficult class of business to write successfully. Motor is a very difficult class. It's incredibly competitive. There are a lot of players in the market. There are aggregator sites which put intense pressure on premiums. It's very difficult for insurers to get premium increases through. The future is about pricing accurately and properly to determine which parts of the market an insurer wants to operate in, and then to successfully pitch products to those environments. I think also the technology, the role of technology is going to be increasingly important going forwards. We're just seeing now the emergence of a new wave of telematics-based products where young drivers and high-risk drivers can regulate the amount of driving they do, the time they drive, to try and reduce the premium and get more control over their cost. And I think that's a really interesting step forward. The trick for insurers will be to offer their customers that lower cost route to market, but still be able to make a profit at the same time. And it's a challenging environment.